What up, people of the world? Special Caesar and friends coming at you with more sweet tabletop cosmic horror, folks. Welcome back to our Call of Cthulhu campaign. We're all super excited to be back for you guys. I am Special Caesar, and I will be your keeper of arcane lore for this evening. Thank you all so much for joining us. Tonight we are carrying on with the usual, with the Genius Loci scenario, with players Duane, Kev, Elena, and Martin assuming their usual characters. In the last episode, the investigators received a cry for help from Harry Blackwood, who claimed to have been imprisoned in a Danvers State asylum after checking himself in for medical aid. Having reached the asylum and spoken to him, the investigators now plan to spend some time researching what they can in the local town about the doctor there, Dr. Berger, about the hospital. I believe some notes were mentioned at the local state hospital. Some of the notes of the old caretaker of the asylum are kept hidden, so they're thinking about getting in there. And we carry on from the night whilst they were sleeping. McBride snuck through Eleanor's window and delivered her a cryptic message about the asylum, and then escaped out the window again. So they were just rectifying and resolving that by having, I think, Sterling, you volunteered to sleep in her room to give her comfort.
Yeah.
And we resume from the morning of the next day. Abraham Lincoln, as you are finishing your breakfast in the cozy hotel restaurant, you are called to the front desk for a telephone call. Are you with us?
All right, I'm muted.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll enter the phone box.
Okay, so it's from the Bureau. They say, "Morning, Agent Lincoln. HQ are working on the extraction request that you put in last night. But Unfortunately, the judge is being stubborn and asking for greater evidence to present to the courts in order to contravene Dr. Berger's orders for Harry Blackwood to remain sectioned. It seems Dr. Berger is too well credentialed and respected as a doctor to act on anything other than hard evidence. As the situation is currently stable, your orders are to monitor the asylum, attempting to uncover more substantial evidence that Harry Blackwood's life is in fact in danger in the process."
My concern here is that the information we have is going to be sacrificed tonight.
Do you have anything at all that might indicate that's the truth?
The only thing we've got was the worries that was raised by him as in facts of hard evidence is the original document and the forged document that followed on. But also we had a visitor in the night who said that he'd been sent to discourage us from returning. But as he was Harry Blackwood's friend, he wanted to warn us that he was going to be sacrificed tonight. But I don't think that evidence would go to a judge because he's also a resident of the asylum.
Well, that might be enough. Can you get in and get a statement from him?
We can try.
All right. Well, under no circumstances, I'm sure you understand, are you to let Harry Blackwood be harmed. We cannot allow that thing in his family cellar out and loose upon the population.
Yep, I concur.
We will do what we can from our end. If you could get a statement from that person that you said, what was his name, McBride?
Yeah.
The patient, that would be great.
We should try.
All right. Farewell. And Godspeed.
I'm muting again to the background noise.
Okay. So, what is everyone else doing at this moment after having breakfast? People mention different things. I think. Yes. What's everyone wanting to do?
Well, we have some research to do. It sounds like we have a very busy day ahead. We're going to have to put off our visit to the Salem Witch Museum. Darn, I was really looking forward to that, but another time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and we wanted to go perhaps to look for some blueprints of the facility if you guys think it's still a good idea. And I definitely want to go and look for a nurse disguise uniform thing.
Okay.
Well, why don't you go to Danvers and Frances and go look for those blueprints? But I had been aiming to go to the Salem Hospital and research those papers by Dr. Shine.
Absolutely. Yep. Mm-hmm. I think we can do that first, and when we come back, I can go in a shop and get the material I want. And perhaps if we think it's still a good idea and if it's useful to look for the blueprint, if we want to.
Shall we choose a place and a time to meet up before the sun sets?
I think we need to be well before that, because on top of that, we want to find out if there's any local legends about anything that might be up there. But additionally, I think that the main concern is if we can get hold of Mr. Dearwood's statement, then we might be able to get a court order to go in there and free up. Otherwise, we're going to have to go in at night, sort of, and intervene directly.
How far is the Salem hospital again? Is that a couple of miles, you said?
Oh yes, we're not very far from Salem at all.
So we can all go to the Salem hospital then, and then when we return, we split up maybe.
Hospital might be a good place to look for a medical gown.
The nurse disguise.
Yeah. As well.
If it is the same one, yes.
Let's have a look at our map.
Yeah, sorry. Shall I move you across to the? That's my bad. I was reading something. I will move you all across. There we go. There's your map. I want to check if the other one has... No, it's only the map of Arkham. That's a shame. Okay, so as you are... I'm assuming you're driving again with in Abraham's, or are you getting a taxi because Abraham's has been trashed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I have to get a taxi, mine will be in the shop getting a replacement windscreen and a bit of a clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're walking along the street, you hear a paperboy calling out, "Read all about it!" Oh, where's the... Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, read all about it. Death at Danvers Lunatic Asylum.
You forgot the extra, read all about it.
Yeah. My bad. extra, read all about it.
I'll go over and pay some money for the extra, read all about it.
Yeah.
Murder.
Death at Danvers Lunatic Asylum. Okay, so if you'd like to read this for us, please, Abraham. The top one, not on
that side. I wouldn't. Hang on. Death at Danvers Lunatic Asylum. Danvers State Hospital reports the death of patient Andrew McBride, age unknown. McBride was found unresponsive in his cell early this morning. Cause of death is declared suicide, reports Superintendent James Berger. It is a tragedy that these things happen, says Dr. Berger. Yet we cannot reach every soul that comes to our care. It is a better place now. McBride leaves no known relatives. Okay, back on the phone.
Oh, that's too bad. But the circus is coming to town.
I'm excited too. Maybe we should go to the circus instead.
I think if we went there, we probably wouldn't get out.
No, there's a magician. He could be doing the whole thing. Maybe two of us, me and Guy, could go check the circus out while you guys do the other thing.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Am I still on mute?
No, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay, so I want to get to the nearest phone so I can call it in to point out that I'm never going to be able to get this guy's statement now, and it's highly suspicious that he suddenly died.
Okay, so they receive your report and are going to speak to the judge and do what they can, saying that people are dying in there now.
I'll also inform that my car was trashed, so I won't be on the radio.
Okay.
But I'll check in on the phone wherever I go.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, Agent Lincoln, the wheels of bureaucracy certainly turn slowly, and meanwhile, people are dying.
That's why we go around with guns. So what are we going to do now? Are we going to carry on the original plan, or are we?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Are you carrying on back to the Salem hospital? Yeah. So you hail a taxi, you get in, and you make it to the hospital, no problem. I'm going to need a fast talk, charm, persuade roll to convince the busy nurse on reception to show you to the archives of the hospital. Please, from someone.
I could try a fast talk.
You're better off doing it than me.
Oops. I guess I'm a little tongue-tied this morning.
Yeah.
I would like to push it.
Yeah? Okay. How are you pushing it?
I'm good. I'm going to go to the florist shop at the hospital and buy her, the receptionist, a bouquet of flowers and try again.
Okay, alright. Yeah, go for it. I like it.
I don't.
Ooh.
Oh, she asks you to leave immediately. She doesn't appreciate you. She thinks you're hitting on her, and she's busy at work, and she wants more respect than that. So she does not appreciate it at all. Everywhere you go, Duane, you're just your character is just I love it.
I'm looking at the scene with a big smile on my face. Good.
Okay, I will leave the grounds and leave it to the others to do the research that I was going to embark in here.
Says, please don't say you're going to ask the same nurse for like where she got her uniform from, because then it's going to get even worse for us.
Does it look like the same uniform that they had in the asylum?
Similar enough, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Well, how are you going to do this? I'm wondering.
I guess I will need ladies again.
Yes, I suppose.
And so I'm just walking in. If she stops me, then I will tell her that I need the ladies.
Okay.
So I just walk through the door.
You know, it's
She's
a hospital.
talking.
You can move around freely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm moving around freely. Then I'm gonna look for the staff room, changing room.
Okay, I think we're going to need a luck roll here. Just I can't really do anything other than just say if you're lucky enough to come across the staff room, if the staff room's empty, and if you've got the right gown in that, is just sheer luck, right? So
The luck I don't have. Yes.
Well, why Francis is wandering around aimlessly.
yeah.
I want to see if I can find the facilities people, the supply area.
What do you mean the facilities? Oh, what, in the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've got some kind of admin department that buys in uniforms and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm not sure if that would be in the actual hospital or if it would be organised for an office somewhere else and then just sent to the hospital.
Oh, I reckon they'd have an on-site facility for getting them in and laundering them and stuff like that.
Make another luck roll. See if you can find it and what state it's in, if it's in a receptive state or if they just kick you out or... Hard success, yeah. So you find it no problem, and they don't really mind you being there.
Okay,
what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just going to say I've been asked to look for some additional uniforms from the Denver's asylum, as the old supplier is looking a bit dodgy, and I wondered if you could help me out and tell me where you get your own stuff from.
Okay, make a fast talk.
Not persuade, because.
Or persuade.
I'm trying to persuade them to tell me, not.
Yeah, persuade's generally like long when you've got a long period of time to convince them, but I'll allow it. Yeah. After all that, you fail anyway. Oh dear. Okay. So,
yeah, I'm not going to push it.
No. Okay. He's just not convinced that you're hospital staff at all.
Oh, so no, I'm not hospital staff. No, I'm just the middleman for supplies. They're just an errand boy.
No, you're not handing anything over to anyone.
Okay, I'll leave on that.
That sounds like a push to me. Yeah. Okay, so who wanted to... Did anyone else want to try a fast talk, charm, or persuade roll for someone to show you to the archives?
Yeah, I do. I'll try and charm a different nurse or doctor to see if I can find Dr. Shine's papers things.
Okay, make a charm roll.
Oh no! Can I push it as well?
You can. How would you like to push it?
I'm gonna say I found one of the more lonely-looking nurses, and I'm gonna be very, very, very charming to her and see if she will show us to where we're gonna go.
Okay.
Do I get a roll again?
Yeah, you get to roll again.
Okay, come on. Oh no!
Oh my goodness! There's just so now security have come over. You're obviously disturbing people, and security ask you to leave.
Okay.
I think it's Frances' fault.
Frances is wandering around in the middle of woods.
Yeah, but she's Frances' fault because she's not happy with all this flirting. Her friends flirting with these beautiful women there. So yeah, it probably is her fault.
Going back to my original idea, I think we should go to the circus or take Guy to the museum. Just I'm waiting outside.
Could we have a word with Frances? Is she available?
Yes. I'll probably come out because I'm.
So, Frances, here's how you get to the archive, Dr. Shine. You say to the nurse who, either one of the nurses that we failed with, you know those two jerks who tried to hit on you? They tried to hit on me too. That's how you make progress with them, right? Give it a shot.
Okay.
Become allies with them, in other words.
That is, it's a good idea, yes. And, yeah, okay, yeah, I can try that. Shall I go now? Yes?
The only one who's not got thrown out, I think.
Yeah. I'm breathing in, breathing out. Okay, I can do this. I'm a bit sweaty. Okay, I'm sure I can do this. Turn around and walk towards the first nurse we found at reception, was it, right?
Right, yeah.
Hi, did that gentleman just try to hit on you? And because he just tried to hit on me too.
Can you believe it?
Sorry. I know, these days, I mean, they certainly aren't the gentlemen they used to be.
I know,
right?
I'm a professional. I'm clearly at work here. I'm busy. I'm just not presentable anyway. What on earth was he thinking, bringing me flowers? What a bozo.
I know. And these flowers also. I mean, he could have chosen...
No, from the hospital gift shop. I mean, make some effort, please.
Absolutely.
Anyway, what can I do for you, my dear?
Oh yes. I'm a trainee, and I need to start somewhere. And I can't remember who I'm supposed to see. Was it Dr. Brown? And I need to change though. And unfortunately, they took my bag on the train.
Dear. No, of course, I understand. Come this way. I don't know why she's speaking so deeply. Come this way.
Oh, thank you.
And you're
saving me. Yeah, you're saving me.
She shows you along the corridor and down like a different wing, down another corridor, takes you to the staff room and shows you like the lockers and the area you can get changed in, and then leaves you there.
Super. On the way to the locker room, obviously we saw the archive room, right?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You walked right past
did we?
it. Yeah, I'll say you walked right past it, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I take a uniform that seems abandoned in a corner, and the hat thing.
Okay.
And I just act like I belong.
So you're actually wearing it, or you just take it and wrap it up?
I'm wearing it. I'm absolutely wearing it.
Can I get a disguise roll? Can I get a disguise roll from you, please?
Oh no! Okay. Of course. Okay, these guys don't fail me. I think I put it upside down.
It's inside out and upside down.
Roll20's broken. We can't have all these failures.
It's a bad start, guys. Yeah.
But I did say last night. I was gonna go to the guys and check. So I'm gonna run outside. I'm gonna try to look for Sterling. That I saw him flirting with a nurse in the corridor. So it must be somewhere in the corridor. And ask him, does it look alright to you? Does it look alright?
Okay.
Am I
I'll consider that
fitting in?
Is that a push roll then, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, please go for it again. Oh, it's a fumbled push roll. Oh my goodness. A fumbled push failure.
What's going to happen? I'm
man.
drop the uniform, hopefully.
You're so tense. You're nervous.
Francis, the buttons go in front, not in back. Go around backwards.
It is back to front, upside down, inside out. You've got the.
Oh no!
You put your legs through. You put the legs through the apron part, and that's supposed to be on the chest. And you're wearing the bottom scrubs on your head for some reason, thinking they're a mask of some kind. The trousers you've got over your face is a mask.
Do I look alright, Sterling? Can I blend in?
Yeah, you look like you could be in a mental asylum. So,
Oh, I could, okay.
Looks like you're all dressed for the circus.
I mean, I meant as a patient, obviously not as a nurse, but yeah, they'd let you in, I think.
Oh, okay.
They may not let you out though.
So you think this is not good enough for this hospital, yeah?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Oh, that's a pity because I just passed the archive room, Sterling. Oh, yeah, you could go and check that, and I'm pointing at where I passed the archive room.
Don't know, am I allowed in the hospital? Because we really messed up, so won't security be like watching us and, no.
Well, I think normally you can walk in an hospital.
Yeah, normally you can when you haven't been hitting on nurses and acting like moves and getting thrown out.
I'm sure Sterling would be like outside.
Yeah, Sterling's outside, I think. I'm assuming you walked out. Yeah, you must have walked out because they. Yeah.
I must have walked out then.
No, I got kicked out, and I think.
Can anyone?
So did Guy.
I didn't do
Yeah,
well either,
security won't let Guy and Sterling back in the hospital.
I'm sitting on the front steps of the hospital having a smoke.
Okay.
Some kid walks past and I say, "Hey kid, these are coffin nails. Never start the habit."
Oh.
Anyway.
I'm going to Guy. Guy, do I look okay to you?
Do I have to make a sanity roll?
Oh.
That's harsh.
Francis, we need to have a word here.
Okay.
That's not how you wear a nurse's uniform.
Oh, okay. I'm a bit nervous. Does it show?
Did she pick up a housekeeper's uniform by accident and try to wear it like a nurse's uniform?
Okay, so
You can always go back and try a doctor's uniform instead.
yeah, now I know where the staff room is.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm going back in with my coat.
Security
on.
is scrutinising you as you go past. By the way, they're just like, "What the hell is she doing?" Because they saw you come in, they saw you go off with the nurse, and they heard everything.
Passing by them and said, "Sorry, it's my first day. I'm very nervous, very, very nervous."
Oh,
Oof, breathing in, breathing out.
I see. No worries.
And I go back to the staff room. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I go back in the staff room and I try to come out with a different hairstyle as a doctor.
Okay. You make another disguise roll.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say that.
You got 60. It's not bad odds.
I clicked on it. Did it show?
No, it hasn't come up yet.
Did it?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Oh, which one? Because I clicked on lots of them.
It'll be the first one. It's 70 versus 60, unfortunately. Do you want to push
place
it?
is cursed, I tell
Or do you want to just give up and just take the uniform with you? And
yes, I definitely give up. But I definitely give up with the uniform in the bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to enter the archives.
Okay.
Like I belong with one of those note boards and the pencil between my hair, over my ear.
Yeah.
Pretending that I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm supposed to be there.
Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Make a library use.
Library use.
Oh my goodness. What is going on tonight?
It's not
She sets the library on fire.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Sorry, guys.
I'm discussing with Guy outside our plan C, which is always just
Security come and get you.
Research Smishers, whatever.
Yeah, you don't need no books to do.
So the only person who hasn't been thrown out of the hospital is Abraham Lincoln. Since the nurse came and had a word, and she saw you go out with the thing on your head, and then she checked and realised there was no one coming in due in, and that you were a complete stranger, and security come and get you and throw you out of the hospital.
Okay. I'm sitting on the steps about to die. I tried. I did not succeed. I feel very depressed, and I look very depressed.
But you did manage to steal the uniform at least. That's something.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true.
So Abraham, you're looking around the hospital for your friends and can't seem to find anyone. They're all outside.
I'd have seen them being thrown out, or at least Francis, and then I'll approach the security guard and I'll flash my badge to them. Say, "Shh, undercover." Is she just looking at the library for any particular reason? Do you know?
He shrugs. Don't know, man. Some of these loons come in, try and do crazy things.
Can you show me where she was looking? Because we're investigating
just the archives, man.
The
archives, down on your right.
Okay, I'll go down there and try library use.
Yes, go for it.
I don't know if I've got anything more than like a 5.
Oh god, you're never gonna get this.
20.
Never gonna get this bloody clue. Do you want to push it?
I just decide, I ain't got a clue what she's doing with all the mess around here. It's all kind of records mixed up together. Turn around and walk out.
Okay.
How many hours have we spent here? Because it seems like we would have been here hours trying all.
Yeah, you've been here a lot of the morning so far already.
Let's just get the ladder and the potato sacks and bring your dynamite. It's the only way to go. After we've come out of there, I'll find a public phone and call into the agency just to see if they've got an update for me. It's probably been a while.
Yeah, I'm just thinking how I can possibly deliver this clue to you guys, because it's fairly...
We could try to bribe a hospital housekeeper or nurse. Somebody who looks like they could use the cash.
Yeah, if you want to, that's a good idea, actually. Passing by a nurse, an orderly.
Mm-hmm. How about an orderly who looks a little down in their luck and could use a little extra income.
Yes, I think I like that. Yeah.
Hey guy, hey dude.
Yeah.
Want to make a little extra cash?
He looks around and he says, "You're not asking me to do anything illegal, are you?"
Oh no. We're just gonna ask you to borrow some public records from the archives of the hospital, and then we're gonna have a look, and then you can return them. And how's $20 sound to you?
Hey, yeah, that sounds great. All right,
it's like a week's salary for you, right? At least.
Yeah, more than that. What are you looking for? What can I get for you?
There was a doctor who's passed away. His name is Dr. Shine, and he left some kind of biographical records. And we have some people who putting together a biography about this doctor, and the hospital, they seem a little uptight about this.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it was donated. There was something donated a while back. There's some kind of personal records, right, of that Dr. Shine guy. Yeah, I can find those for you, no problem. Where's the money, though? And he looks around. Looks like where the money's coming from.
And on me, I have... I have a daily spending level of $10. Anybody want to match me another 10?
Yeah, I'll give you another 10.
Okay. So Sterling and I each give him a tenner.
All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in a minute. And he goes in. And he's got a nice skip in his step now.
No, we give him 10 to go,
10.
and then we'll give him another 10.
Oh, okay.
Just giving him.
So I'll give him my 10, and Sterling withhold his until he comes back. Yeah.
All right. Good shout. Good shout. Wise. You've got to be streetwise. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so he comes back and he gives you these pieces of information.
All right. So Sterling, you're going to pay the young man?
Who would like to start? Who would like to read the first one? 5A.
Okay. I'll read it. So is there 2 to read?
There's 4 in total, so one each.
I'll read the first one there.
Okay, thanks.
It says June 2nd, 1890. The troubles afflicting this island run deep and are of a kind my esteemed colleagues would never accept as part of a rational, orderly universe. Indeed, if I were to communicate my convictions to my peers, I would find myself consigned to these very walls as a patient, not administrator. However, I have seen these problems before in my travels and must act swiftly. The thing, aware of my suspicions, has moved against me, but I have spoken the words of protection that I learned so long ago in that queer ancient city, and so far have been safe. I must find Hawthorne's disc, and soon, as to lay down the thing which torments all here. Twisted already, damaged and vulnerable minds. Hawthorne had the disc removed, thinking it a pagan symbol of heathen spirit worship. What a terrible mistake by a zealous preacher. Heaven grant that I find the disc, and if found, that it will restrain the thing which moves against us all on Hawthorne Hill. Is it Hathorne Hill? Sorry, Hathorne Hill.
Hathorne Hill, yeah, Hawthorne Hill. Thank you very much. So the next one, it's much smaller. Who would like to go on that one?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Again, big enough for me to read. November the 12th, 1890. I have found Hawthorne's disc. It is, as I suspected, an ancient sound from elder times, a ward against that which lies in the very earth and the hill, the air of the hill. Mercifully, the disc has weathered the years and neglect remarkably well. The sigil, etched upon its surface, is as clear as the day it was placed there, but by whose hands? Best not to dwell on such Aeolian mysteries.
Aeolian? Yeah, Aeolian.
I have no idea what that is.
No, neither.
My task now is to install it once more upon the hill, restraining that which, like others of its kin, is inarticulate to we that have inherited its world.
Okay, thank you very much. Abraham Lincoln, the third one. Oops. Show two players. Okay, who would like to go on that one?
I can try, if you want.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay. December the 3rd, 1890. It is done. The sigil has been placed upon the earth, forcing down that which lies upon the hill into an uneasy torpor?
Torpor, yeah.
Okay. The taxpayers question the expenses of having such a useless decorative piece installed at the asylum, but they pose no serious threat to its removal and are mercifully unaware of its true purpose. But to those who know, the sign shall serve as a ward for now and the future. Already I see signs of recovering in the patients and staff, as if they are surfacing from a long waking nightmare.
Okay, thank you very much. And finally, Duane, if you could finish that one off for us, please.
Okay. May 7th, 1915. I have met with my successor. Dr. James Berger seems a cheerful and capable young fellow. Noting his active character, I have admonished the young doctor to never remove the disc that lies at the edge of the reservoir upon the hill. Will he heed my words? It was impossible to impart to him my true reason for planting the disc all those long years ago. I had to fabricate reasons for sentimentality to impress upon him the importance of leaving the disc unmolested. I pray that he will remember his promise to leave the disc undisturbed.
Lovely, thank you.
So tonight they are going to remove the disc.
I think the disc has already been removed, otherwise the thing wouldn't be possessing people.
Oh yeah.
Possibly when they built the
So what? Yeah.
The auditorium thing.
Do we recall any circular imprints on the grounds or around the amphitheater or any place that we might have made mental note of when we were there?
You asking me?
Yeah, that I don't remember the exact map of the grounds and such, but I'm just wondering if somebody might have noticed that.
The big indentation of where something like that may have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not.
Okay.
From the description, actually, it sounds like it's where the amphitheater's been built now.
Potentially.
I'll probably go and have a look to see if anything's been put up for auction or sale in an antiquities shop or something like that.
Didn't Frances
maybe when they did the rebuild.
I think Frances said about, didn't you? We're going to try and get the plans of the hospital, and then that might have something on it about if they built this over recently in the last few years.
Yeah, definitely. Why not? That could be something. So what do we have any of you? Does any of you have an idea of what do you think they're gonna do tonight? I'm looking at Sterling with terrified eyes. I hope they're not gonna summon anything like what we know.
Definitely gonna summon something, and we know it's gonna be like
fantastic. Exactly.
We know what's gonna happen, and we have like 9 hours until midnight or something. So, but yeah, I think we probably. I don't know. I guess the clock is ticking about how much research time we have, isn't it? As well.
Perhaps we do need to visit the Danvers Town Hall and see if there were any blueprints, plans that might indicate where that disc was put down. Or, any kind of historical record about this disc. We don't know if it's... So there was nothing in there that said it's like 3 inches across or 3 feet across or 30 feet. We have no idea how big this disc is, right?
That's true. I'm about to say something really, really, really stupid. But maybe from something stupid, something good comes out. Who knows? We could go and ask Dr. Berger. Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe, Agent Lincoln. I'm looking at Agent Lincoln. Maybe there are ways that the agency, the bureau, know how to make people talk. Perhaps.
I'd give her a look. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want that.
Oh, no. Not harmless, harmful. Not harmful, harmless. It was a genuine mistake, sorry.
I will say that I don't think the agency condones that sort of thing myself. But
I didn't mean any torture. I meant maybe one, just ways of.
Applying pressure. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, but I think the first thing to do is I will update the agency, but I think as well we probably need to look at, whilst you're looking at these plans, so we can identify where that sigil should be.
Yeah.
Maybe you could go and have a look at the local antique stores and see if anything's been put up for auction or for sale from there.
Mm-hmm. See, I told you I was going to say something stupid.
While you're doing that, Sterling wants to maybe, because he seems to do pretty well being charming to the people of the town before, he wants to see if he can find someone who would have been at the hospital when Dr. Shine was there, because they might know what's changed with the layout, if anything, or some rumours.
Yeah, very nice.
About this weird disc, something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll try that.
Yeah, very nice. Make a charm roll or a persuade or a fast talk to see if you can convince them to talk.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully, Roll20s. I'm blaming it all on Roll20 because we can't all be that bad today. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
It's a normal. I just want to see, if I can find someone who would have worked there at least when Dr. Shine was there.
Okay, so you spend a bit of the afternoon walking around, going to cafes and things like that, seeing if you can find anyone in the Danvers community who knew or worked with Dr. Shine when he was superintendent. And the information you gather is that he was a native son of Salem, and he ran the Danvers Asylum from 1890 to 1915. A lifelong bachelor who seemed to really care for the people in his care and in his life. He died soon after his retirement in 1916 of natural causes. Prior to his tenure at Danvers, Dr. Shine was a medical doctor and world traveller. His excursions took him to exotic destinations across the globe, like Africa and Asia. Rare for his time, Dr. Shine credited the native peoples he encountered as having valuable knowledge that could benefit the modern world. The asylum itself, the Danvers Asylum, had a dark reputation before Dr. Shine was appointed, rife with accidents, lax discipline and low patient recovery rate. Dr. Shine turned things around, however. During its 25-year tenure, the asylum rebounded to become a model treatment centre. And when he retired, Dr. Shine donated his personal and professional papers to the... Oh, did I read that to you last time?
Yeah, I think you did, yeah.
Sorry, so that was all the information.
Mine was more...
But they also pointed you to a news article in the Salem News, an old article that a lot of them know of, and you get given this handout.
We should read all this out.
I was just thinking, how should we deal with this? If everyone's happy for me to read through it, I'll read through it myself.
Yeah, I think it'll be quicker.
Yeah, I think so as well. So, Shine retires from Danvers Asylum. Salem native Dr. William Shine, a veteran superintendent at the State Lunatic Asylum at Danvers, is to retire after 25 years of service. Known for his great erudition, kindly demeanour and progressive treatments, Dr. Shine is credited with a renewal of the facility for the betterment of its patients. Prior to his 1890 arrival, the asylum had suffered from poor reputation and staff morale was low. Patient accident and mortality rates were among the highest in the country. Superintendent Shine could occasionally appear as idiosyncratic as the institution he so successfully stewarded. Long-time readers may recall the complaints when Dr. Shine, less than a year into his tenure, had a sculptured granite disc placed at the edge of the property's reservoir at taxpayer expenses. Dr. Shine was then, as he is now, adamant that the decorative disc remain unmolested even as the superintendent takes leave of the institution. Regardless of his idiosyncrasies, Dr. Shine's ability to transform the asylum into a success story over his long stewardship will be his enduring legacy. A world traveller to exotic locales during his early years, Dr. Shine declares that he now looks forward to a quiet retirement in his native city of Salem. The doctor has stated his intention to bequeath his personal and professional papers to Salem Hospital. Regarding his successor, Dr. James Berger, Dr. Shine has high praise. Dr. Berger will no doubt be a sincere protector of the afflicted and a good master of the institution, Shine adds. I sincerely hope that Dr. Berger will leave a few old stones unturned, hint hint, and instead focus his attention on the asylum's bright future. We at the newspaper wish Dr. Shine a long and happy retirement. So yeah, that's pretty much a longer version of all that information I gave you before. Okay. But the disc itself, it comes... No, that's it, sorry. Yeah.
Know where it is. It says it's at the reservoir, and we would presume it's where the theatre thing was, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Bingo. Now we know where it's supposed to be. But where is it now?
Yeah, I mean, all of the breadcrumbs.
So was anyone heading to... Someone said they were heading to Town Hall, right? I think, as well. So while Sterling was doing that and getting that information, Guy, can you please make a library use roll?
I think it was Frances's idea originally.
Oh, was it Francis?
That's okay.
Sorry, whoever was going.
No, it's
Sorry, my
okay.
mistake.
I can go. It's okay. I can go to the auction and the antique shop if you want, or we can go together. We can go together to the town hall, and then we go to the auction to the antique shop.
Oh, what? We're short on time, so why don't you go to the antique shop and I'll go to the town hall.
Sure.
All right. So my library use roll at the town hall.
Mm-hmm. And what are you looking up exactly at the town hall? Just so I'm clear. That's cool.
Yeah. Blueprints. Permits for buildings and blueprints of the Danvers Hospital, assuming it was in the same county.
Yeah.
And also, renovations such as that amphitheater and such. Any special permits that need to be taken out for additional renovations in that part of the grounds.
Yeah.
And I've got a 55.
Yep, lovely. So you've come across this article in your searches.
Okay, shall I read it?
Yes, please, if you could read that out for us. Thank you.
Okay. Danvers Asylum Superintendent builds amphitheater for patients. Workmen at Danvers State Lunatic Asylum broke ground today for the establishment of a small amphitheater to be enjoyed by the patients. Residents will enjoy quiet conversation space, poetry readings, and musical performances in an idyllic outdoor setting next to the asylum's reservoir. A beautiful place where water and earth meet, says Superintendent Dr. James Berger. Asylum resident and chief laborer Andrew McBride added that his team had some difficulty breaking up and removing a large granite disc bearing an artistic design set into the hillside where the amphitheater is to be built. The asylum's prior superintendent, Dr. William Shine, had the disc placed on the side of Hathorn Hill. Dr. Shine, a world traveler, is said to have believed that the granite disc was a symbol of good luck for the asylum. Local residents question the expense of building an amphitheater for mentally ill patients. However, Dr. Berger defends the creation of the amphitheater, explaining, "It is important to remember that we must look to the betterment of all our citizens, especially those deemed too delicate or damaged to be a part of the ebb and flow of the greater world."
Lovely, thank you very much. Alongside the article is a photograph of labourers kneeling by the water's edge, holding fragments of a large stone disc. The fragment suggests a symbol of a flame bounded by the outlines of a star. And you are welcome to make an occult or Cthulhu mythos roll to see if you recognise the symbol.
Okay. I'll go with Cthulhu mythos. It's actually higher than my occult.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, you're not sure. But it's quite a large. The disc itself is quite large. It's obviously the size of the length of 2 or 3 men standing on each other's shoulders. So 20 foot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Out of granite, that must like literally weigh a ton or more.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. If
it's missing, been
how are we ever going to get that back in place if that's what we need to do? Maybe we can make a facsimile of it out of paper mache. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much what I needed to, the information I need to gather. So
okay,
that's how I spend my half day. How about Francis?
Yeah, so you were heading to antique stores, were you, to look for anything that's been handed in or sold?
Yes.
Meaning the disc, but unfortunately you come across no luck. You spend the afternoon browsing and not able to find anything.
And questioning, asking the people in the shop if there are any auctions going on or if there have been auctions going on. And I described such object, if they had come across it, if they sold it to someone.
No, they don't really know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Unfortunately, a bit of a dead end.
Yeah. I'll rejoin the others.
Okay, so it's early afternoon when you all rejoin each other, probably around 3 o'clock.
Agent Lincoln, did you want to?
Yeah,
Get to
Agent Lincoln,
Warren.
you wanted to do something. You wanted to call the bureau. Inform
Yeah,
them
but I was
what's
going to
going
get
on.
some ladders and the potato sack thing so I can get over the fence if need be.
Okay, no problem. Make a. I don't really need a luck roll. I don't think you're in the middle of town, so ladders and potato sacks and things like that would be feasible options for what you wanted. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got those, and once I'll speak to the others as well, just to make sure I've got all the right information. See what they've got before I make my phone call.
I'll share what I got and tell them about the disc.
Is the disc likely to be unique, or is it? Because if it is, we're pretty much dead for getting it.
No, it's large. Well, we know it must be pretty large. It said on your article, didn't it, that it had been broken up as well, so it's intact. The seal's broken, basically, so I don't know. Would the agency know about symbols that can stop things?
Have you got the picture of the thing so I can describe it? See if they've got something that is similar.
We did get there was a graphic depiction of it?
No, there wasn't. There's
there
nothing,
wasn't?
unfortunately.
Didn't you have a photograph
okay.
or something?
No, nothing.
Like
There's nothing,
a
unfortunately.
star.
It doesn't come with
Like a
anything.
I thought it was a picture.
It said that. Yeah, it says there's a photograph of them holding it just to illustrate that it's been broken apart by the labourers.
Oh, okay. And what was my my Cthulhu mythos for? I thought it was looking at a symbol. but
Yeah, that
it
was
something else.
looking at trying to identify what the symbol on the front of the stone disc was.
If he describes it to us, can we do an occult roll to see if we could figure out
Sure.
what he's saying?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Yeah.
Okay, I will certainly describe it to the best of my memory.
Hey! Yeah, you must have described it really well because I got an extreme success.
So you remember reading something about this creature? Let me just hang on. I need to find where the actual answer is.
I'll be like, Guy, your rendition of the symbol triggered straight away the answer to what you said.
Okay, it was an occult roll, wasn't it? Yeah. So you recognise that the fragments that he described bear that of a mystical sigil, though the particular significance or purpose of it is unknown to you. You believe it to be some kind of protective ward, though, that imprisons something.
Even for an extreme success, I don't get anything else.
Unfortunately, no, it was only a cult, not Cthulhu Mythos, so you don't know what entity it is, but it was containing something, yeah.
Okay.
If you'd done a Cthulhu Mythos roll, you'd have known what entity, and I could have given you more information about it. But
Okay, maybe I'll do a Cthulhu. Can I do a
I'll
Cthulhu
give you,
one
because you
now?
got an extreme success, I'll give you a bonus die on the Cthulhu roll, yeah. Of course.
Okay. Let's see how we've been doing.
Okay. You need a 0.
Do bonus though.
Oh, unlucky.
Tried.
Don't forget to check off occult, though. You got that.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll explain to everyone what at least what we would have suspected is true about being a sigil to stop evil.
Sterling, you're going to need to harness all of your artistic talents and come up with a paper mache facsimile of this symbol, because we have no idea where to get the real thing or how we would move it if we could.
I'm like, Guy, have they even discovered paper mache yet? I don't know.
I believe they would have done, but with your knowledge of the occult, would you know? Does it have to be in granite? Could you maybe just do a drawing of it?
I mean, I guess, yeah, could I just do I guess I might be able to work out roughly diameters from the picture, right? And then draw it on a large piece of paper.
You could re-imitate the image. You could
but I just do it on paper, yeah.
Yeah, it would just be on paper, and I don't think it would have the same effect as having a big stone sigil.
That's why I'm suggesting paper mache, because that's closer to a sculpture. although it's not actual stone.
Yeah, I mean, I could try. I guess would I have to do an art roll to try and do it? And it would take hours, I'm guessing.
So, do we have any clues to lead to the actual disc itself? We have no idea what happened to it, right? Where is it?
From what you know, it was broken apart. From what you know, it was broken apart and taken away when they built the amphitheater.
Oh my gosh! So taken away. We have no idea where.
No.
We just
and we have hours to try to retrieve it. And I don't see how we could do this.
Well, with that description that you've got, I'm going to get you to. Excuse me. I'm going to phone in the bureau and get you to describe it to them, see if they've got anything like it. You can't get
through to the bureau when you call them.
How convenient.
You hear eerie laughter on the other side of the phone.
Okay, and
I'm going to see you sometime soon, you know.
I'm going to be avoiding you for the rest of my life, Kev.
McBride is dead, so we can't ask him.
Allegedly dead. We presume he's dead. He could be. He could still be in the. Oh, he could still be in the asylum. Maybe we could try and find him. We don't know if he's actually dead, right?
Yeah, I'm leaving the odds he is.
Well, as a spirit.
I mean, it could be maybe. But think about it. If they're going to sacrifice people, he'd be great to sacrifice. Maybe they've kept him for tonight, so we might be able to find out where the stone is.
I suppose that's true.
Can talk to him.
I mean, the stone's been broken though, hasn't it? So I think that's a dead end.
Yeah, but maybe he might be able to tell us possibly what happened to it, if it was, like, say, kept in the hospital or not. Maybe.
Or if he has been killed, maybe he has passed the information on to Blackwell.
Yeah.
Did the article say anything on how it was discovered, the body, or anything? If the police found it, or if it was just communicated by the hospital?
So did it say suicide, or?
Oh, you mean the article this morning? The article this morning.
Yeah, it said suicide.
Yeah, the article said suicide. You're welcome to go talk to the police and see if they know anything.
Yeah, but I was wondering if it was the police that established that it was suicide, or if it was the hospital that said
right,
that.
Yeah, you don't know. You just know that the article reported it as suicide.
Perhaps, Agent Lincoln, you can go back to your friend that you visited last night at the police station and ask them.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, can I get another, law roll or charm or fast talk or persuade, one of the above, to convince them to talk to you about it? I'll give you a bonus die since you got an extreme success last time, so they know you. Oh, look at that! He's chaining them up, so you get 2 bonus die next time. Yeah. So.
Oh, click that one, didn't I?
Yeah, don't forget to mark it off. As far as they're aware, McBride did slit his own wrists in the morning, expiring from massive blood loss. With no known relatives, McBride will be buried in the Potter's Field atop Hawthorne Hill. That's what they know, that's what they were told. They verified it as close as they could to being the truth.
Okay, so that means they've seen the body, yeah?
They've seen the body, yeah. And he seemed to have had slit wrists.
Okay.
Do we have time to visit Blackwell and see if he has learned anything? Because after all, we think it's his life that's at stake here.
Blackwood? Do you mean Harry Blackwood?
Blackwood. Yeah. Blackwood, yes.
Yeah.
What time of day is it now?
About 4 o'clock.
I think we have time to go there and perhaps speak with Blackwood.
Can I go to the telegram office?
Mm-hmm.
And see if I can send a telegram to the bureau. See how up to date on modern technology this.
Remind me how telegrams work. Do they actually have to have an operator sending and responding back, or is it just like an email?
No, you have to have somebody tapping it in with Morse code.
So it's Morse code delivery. Yeah, it's like sappers. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No one's responding.
You're so dead when I see you next. Okay. Right, so I don't think we can just go in there and start setting dynamite around the building. I think we do need to do something quite soon.
But your car should be ready by now as well. It's been a day, and they said they get it done for you by the end of the day because you're bureau. So if you want to pick that up, that's some good news for you.
Okay, so what are we going to do, guys? It's all gone quiet. You've stunned everybody.
I don't know. I think perhaps Sterling's artistic skills is our best bet at this point.
I don't
see how we're going to...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Frances.
Oh, sorry, no, I was just saying I don't think it's a good idea for me to wear the disguise on and try to sneak in, because it's daytime and they're paying more attention perhaps during daytime.
I think we're stuck. I think maybe we need an idea.
Yeah, I think, how do idea rolls work again? You make it's
an intelligence check.
check.
Is it the highest intelligence in the group, is it? Or the lowest? I think it's the highest.
We need to go to.
I'm just saying.
Back to the asylum, don't we? Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just kill the doctor if it's that bad, but we might get in trouble for just killing the doctor.
I think it's more than a might. We've got no evidence he's done anything nasty.
How about we go to the amphitheater and we mess up some things so that they cannot cast anything, or we could talk to Dr. Berger and try to convince him to speak. Maybe we could charm him, persuade him or something, promising that he will be free of this ruler of their soul, because Francis is very convinced that this Dr. Berger is being maneuvered by others. And we could vandalize is the word, I think, the amphitheater. I don't know, it's just an idea. We are probably sitting at a coffee in front of some coffee and a pie. It could be the last pie we eat, so we definitely go for the pie.
I mean, yeah, but I think we talked and we made Blackwood's probably. Maybe he knows stuff's going on. Maybe we do need to talk to him, even if
we could start with him.
Yeah, we talk to him.
I don't know. Yeah, if we mess up with the storms in the amphitheater, which is presumably where this thing is going to happen, you said, right? Presumably. So maybe we could just sabotage. That's the word. That's what I was looking for.
You could try going dynamite fishing in the lake, see what comes up. You did see something swimming around in there.
Yeah, we know something's going to be happening near the lake, so we could lay a trap with something.
These are all okay ideas. They all sound like shots in the dark, and I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to have to ask for an idea roll from the.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay.
So this is a person with the highest intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Let's check my notes.
And
idea rolls.
The keeper. One player whose investigator has the highest int then rolls dice for the idea roll. So the keeper has to decide if they have already mentioned the clue. No, if they've never mentioned the clue that's important to this, it's regular difficulty. But if they have definitely mentioned the clue before, the clue that we're missing, the person with highest intelligence has to make a hard intelligence roll. And if the clue was made very clear by the keeper, as opposed to just being mentioned once, then it's an extreme intelligence roll. And I think we're going to get a result one way or the other. If we fail, then there will be
a
result with consequences.
Way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it's not really that you've missed anything. I just don't think the scenario is very well written coming from a keeper's perspective. It kind of expects you just to do something, and it gives a whole kind of everything that's written on it goes down that route of what they expect you to do, and then nothing else is given with anything else.
So you could treat that like a never mentioned clue, although there really was no clue mentioned.
Okay.
In which case it'd be our highest intelligence character makes an intelligence check.
And it would be, because it's never been mentioned, that means it would be An extreme difficulty?
No, the other way around.
The other way around. It would be a very...
It's regular difficulty.
Regular difficulty, okay. So who has the highest intelligence?
Yeah.
Well, I'm on 45.
70.
65.
70.
This is me and Francis. Can me and Francis both do it?
You can go ahead if it's only one.
Yeah, I don't mind. Hey, got
all right. Sterling, what is it we're supposed to be doing here? Tell us. You're a smart guy.
Yeah, go on. So what am I supposed to tell everyone?
So you feel that staking out the asylum, going back to the asylum would be your best option. There's stuff to do around there. You think that you're, in all, getting more evidence or staking out, finding out what's going on is your best bet. Like I said, it kind of expects you to go down this route of either busting him out or waiting to see what happens and then acting as it happens at night. So either way, you're heading back to the asylum and doing a old-fashioned stakeout.
Yep. I'll tell that to the guys. Like,
so this will help.
I don't think we should take car though that they know is our car. Should we not get another car so it looks less suspicious?
Well, we can park the car a mile away and just walk in from there.
Then remember it got vandalized last time by something.
Well, it was by Deerwood, wasn't it? Or, no, McBride, sorry, his name. That went and did the vandalisation for them.
Oh, I don't know. I thought we didn't know what it was. Just like it was some... Well, and then that weird thing with Francis in the car. I'm just saying there might be stuff trying to stop us get there, but yeah.
Okay, I mean, I don't mind if you want to get a taxi or something.
It was just so they didn't see us coming if they recognised the car or something. But yeah, it doesn't matter too much if we're sneaking.
So it is evening. The shadows are starting to get long. The light is starting to fade, and evening is starting to set in by the time you get back to Danvers. Since you are in Salem,
all right,
at the moment.
But I just wanted to point out that certainly rescuing Mr. Blackwood is one of our prime objectives. But if there is some hideous entity that was warded against by that granite stone, apparently that is not part of our mission here, which gives us a feeling of like, ooh, we're still leaving that whatever is there is no longer contained by that stone.
And there's
no immediate way of I know,
and there's no information given on it in any kind of the source about it either.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound practical. Like
there's no research.
1 or 2 ton piece of granite that is missing now, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
Before we go to the hospital, to the asylum, when we are having our pie, if we are in a table in a corner that is not really seen, I turn around on the little sofa thing and I draw the tarot pack, Sterling's tarot pack that I still have, and I try to make a reading.
Okay.
So the question is it safe to go in the asylum now? Well, no. The question is, I can't be too specific when I do tarot's reading, can I?
Yeah,
Martin,
you can. You could do like is it a good idea or a bad idea and see what the card is. Like if you get the Tower card, it's probably a really bad idea. You could do that.
Okay. The thing I want to find out is which direction should we go once in the asylum. But this is something that the tarots cannot see. So I would say more something like, would it be a good idea to explore the asylum now?
Okay, so I'll say make a power roll, and according to the success level you get, it will define whether you get a hard success. So they reckon it's a good idea, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it not occult? Oh, okay. Better.
Well, you don't really have tarot cards. It doesn't really. There are no rules for that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think everyone that if we got the asylum this afternoon now, it's gonna be very profitable. Is that the word? What's the word?
Advantageous. Very.
Advantageous. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's the word.
We're going to sneak in there, or are we just going to try and go in
No,
another story?
The question I asked was when I was asking it, I was thinking of going blatantly obvious, but in the clear, not sneaking. But
Well,
if you think,
chatted up the nurse yesterday, and told her I'd be back today. So maybe she was happy enough yesterday. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Francis, you left that window open for us.
I did.
So,
Yes,
So,
I did.
Sorry, just to clarify, we're back at the asylum then, are we? So shall I move everyone across?
Yeah.
There we go. He is no longer there.
If I try to sneak in this afternoon, then I won't be able to sneak in tonight again. I mean, if tonight I'm gonna go in as one of them, and they have seen me sneaking in the afternoon, it obviously won't work. I'd imagine. So I'd say we just.
It might be different staff, because remember that we saw the day staff, could be the night staff, so they might not recognize.
True. I can try to sneak in if you want, and I just go around the asylum. I'm protected by the tarot cards.
Well, that only gets you into one room, and remember, all the doors are locked, so we still need a way past them.
True. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But we might be able to bluff our ways in again to see the doctor.
But they were not magnetically locked; they were just locked.
Yeah, just need to pick them.
And then Francis says there is no door ever that has ever stopped me. And she's gonna roll 100, obviously.
Have we got to get past the front door to get in, Francis, or are we going to climb over? Because it's the first door, and then you can sneak in, hopefully.
I'll take the deck out, pick a card, see what he says. The hangman, great.
I think Francis, you should sneak in, and we should try and blag our way in with some excuse.
Okay, isn't it better if only one sneaks in, perhaps?
Well, I was just gonna, with the boys, go in and talk and see if we can blag our way in, but you can sneak in separately. You need to get past this door anyway, so if they let us in, then you can sneak window.
I'm very happy to have someone else sneaking with me. But it's going to be difficult.
Guy could go with you, because he might have upset people yesterday.
Okay.
I'll bring them some lollipops.
Okay. I have brought with me the uniform, and if we successfully sneak into the private chambers of Dr. Berger, I'm gonna put the uniform on and ask Guy if it's put properly this time.
Let's have a look there, Francis. You need a new disguise roll, right?
Oh, are you doing it here? I thought she was going to do it in the office.
No, I was going to do it in the room. Yeah, if we ever go in. Because if they have locked these in the meantime and I can't lockpick them, then we are going through the front door. I guess.
Okay, I will give you my honest appraisal once you're ready.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to walk right behind oh no, that's not right behind. Right behind either Sterling or Agent Lincoln, so that I'm not seen from the front.
Okay.
And when we approach these trees, I'm gonna go from one tree to the other. Like Tarzan? No, not really.
Winking.
Otherwise, he's gonna make me roll on climb or something like that. No.
Isn't the gate closed then?
The gate's closed and electronically locked. Yeah.
We'll have to like. Well, I was thinking.
I'll have to call them again, and I'll say I've come to carry out my follow-up questions from yesterday with Mr. Blackwood.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid Dr. Berger is not allowing you permission to enter the hospital at this time. We're undergoing some severe difficulties with patients, and the hospital is currently in lockdown situation. I'm sure you understand. If you could come back tomorrow, he'll be pleased to answer any questions you have and direct any questions you need to ask the patient then. But unfortunately, at this time, he's no longer accessible.
As she say this, can I be like, oh, that's such a shame. We had a donation to give to Dr. Berger. We wanted to give him the cash straight away for all his good work, but maybe we'll give it to another hospital instead.
Nice.
She says, I understand, sir, but please, we have to deal with that kind of business in the morning. It's not something that Dr. Berger can deal with at this present moment in time. And she hangs up.
Happy for Dr. Berger not to have this money. He seemed very keen.
She's hung up on you, don't you?
She's hung up, yeah.
No money for you.
So you notice the hospital lights start switching off all across the building.
Oh, we need to go in. Definitely need to go in.
Yeah. Want me to give you a leg up, Francis, so you can?
Well, no, we've got the steps, haven't we? I'll just grab the steps.
Are we climbing here? Perhaps wouldn't it be better if we climb here?
Maybe here, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it looks like there's another gate that's here.
Oh, right.
We can avoid that one by trying to vault over this wall.
Can I see any of the orderlies patrolling? Because last time we saw them walking around.
Make a spot hidden. It's starting to get quite dark, and you don't have any lights out here, so.
Okay.
No, it's getting. You can't see anything. You haven't noticed anything. But that's interesting. You haven't noticed anything before. There were orderlies patrolling, but you haven't seen any now.
How about coming over just here?
Mm-hmm.
You can see that, because then we can come in through this door, where there's no orderlies normally, and then through that one. Did anybody see what I just did then?
I saw, yeah.
Yeah, okay. As long as we go over this wall, then we have many options then.
Well, there's no windows overlooking us apart from one of the patient ones, and somebody in there shouting is probably not going to draw any attention.
Mm-hmm.
So we go over here.
Yep.
And then our locksmith can open this door.
Please make a dexterity roll as you try and climb over the 10-foot high wall with barbed wire at the top.
It's got potato sacks over the top of it, and you're going up on a ladder, remember?
Yeah, so it's just a straight regular dexterity. Oh, you're going up on a ladder? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then, actually. Yeah, you don't need a dexterity roll. Yeah, okay. Good shout, no worries. So you come up and over, this door is locked. You can either try and pick the lock, or I'm going to need a strength roll from someone who's trying to break it down. Obviously, breaking it down will will make noise. Can I get stealth rolls from everyone as well, please? I'm assuming you're trying to do this quietly and sneakily.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's going on tonight?
Never mind, I didn't do it either, Francis.
Oh, you missed it by one.
I'll spend one luck point though to make it a success.
Okay.
And if my hard success gives me any extra, I'll try to use my extra success to quiet down Francis.
Yeah, Francis, as you're climbing over the wall, your skirt gets caught on the barbed wire and it starts ripping, and you start crying out as your skirt rips.
Francis, I got you back here. Tangled.
But that's exactly the problem. Just go away, because the skirt is broken and I'm blushing really purple. It's like, don't look.
No, I'm not peeking. I'm just getting you unstuck.
Okay. Just look elsewhere.
Can I peek in Dr. Berger's window?
Yeah, you can. Dr. Berger looks like he's busy with something, but he's heading out the door.
Okay.
And you guys out here, out here. Sorry, I didn't mean to move your token. I meant to click. Out here, notice the orderlies coming in and unlocking the patient's cells.
Ooh. I'll try to lockpick this door.
Okay, please make a lockpick roll.
As I was asked to do. Oh, finally, I'm ticking something.
Okay, so we're going into here.
Yeah.
Is that a locked door as well?
Yeah, that's locked door as well.
You're up again, Francis.
I go again, yeah.
Where's Sterling? Where'd he go?
I've got my Thompson out in case I might need to use this.
So as soon as I unlock the door, I put myself behind Agent Lincoln. Can't go. That's it. That's it. Where's Sterling's gone?
No, I'm here behind you guys. I was looking in his window.
Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, okay.
So this door's open now, yeah?
So you see, yeah, this door's unlocked. It's not open. I don't think they've opened it
Okay,
yet.
I'll open it.
You see, okay, as you open it, a couple of orderlies come out with Harry.
Uh-oh.
I point the gun at them and I said, just stay right there, guys.
They put their hands in the air.
Okay, turn around, step back.
Put them in a second.
I
Drop
think
your keys onto the ground.
we're going to have to roll initiative here because some other security guards are going to come running along with
Right,
Dr. Berger.
been quiet, they've not shouted.
I know. I'm fully aware of that.
Guys.
Okay. Oh, you've got to put the thing up first, haven't you?
Yeah. So yeah, please everyone roll initiative. I'm going to have to do it for every one of the orderlies on the map. Which might take me a while. Should we take our break, guys? It's about past. If we take our break, that'll give me time to get a drink, go to the loo, and then sort out the turn order for everyone. So we'll be right back in about 10-15 minutes for you guys watching at home. Thanks so much for joining so far. Hope you're enjoying it, and hopefully see you after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. We are back with our Call of Cthulhu campaign, and we are diving straight back into Genius Loci. Having completed a day of research, the investigators decided to try and sneak into the asylum in order to have a conversation with Harry Blackwood. But unfortunately, as they were breaking and entering, or not breaking so much as entering, lockpicking and entering, they came across some orderlies bringing Harry out of the J ward, and Abraham Lincoln drew his weapon and put his weapon on them and told them to freeze where they were, and we entered initiative because somehow everyone in the hospital is now aware of their presence. Did you have the plus 50 on your dexterity for people who had their weapons drawn?
Oh, nope.
So, Agent Lincoln, you get an extra 50.
I never said I had mine drawn.
Okay. And why is there a spell on there? That can go. No, never mind. Okay, so, thank you. Descending order. Abraham Lincoln, take us away.
Okay, I will signal to the two orderlies to back away and drop their keys and tell Blackwood to get behind me.
Okay, they do that.
Other than that, I'm just going to keep my eye out on where everybody is.
Oh, it's not their turn yet. Sorry. Yeah, we're in turn. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't intend to shoot anybody unless I have to.
Yeah, it's Dr. James Berger's turn. He comes and unlocks this door and then comes through and he starts talking to you. He says, "What the hell are you doing in my hospital? What is this?"
Shouldn't that door be locked?
Yeah, he's talking through the door.
Oh, right.
He unlocks this one and he's talking through the door. He's shouting at you through the door. Yeah, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, wait for my turn before I answer.
You can free talk. Jeez.
Damn.
Okay.
This is Bureau business, Doctor. Blackwood's coming with us.
Bureau business. Yes, I've already had a call from your little bureau, and I immediately filed a complaint with your superiors for that stunt you pulled yesterday with the reporter. Now I find you on hospital grounds with your weapons drawn, threatening my employees. I can assure you, Agent, your superiors will be hearing about this.
Feel free.
This is a medical facility of great note and prominence, and I am its caretaker, an esteemed and well-respected member of the elite medical community, not some satanic, demon-worshipping cult leader you can throw your weight around at.
I'm just going to turn back to shout back to Sterling. Sterling, go throw a few sticks of dynamite in the lake, see if you've got anything fishy in there.
Okay.
And I just look at him. Why are you talking about satanic type stuff? What do you know about that?
That's absolute nonsense. That's my point. You're nothing more than glorified ghost hunters.
Are we still in initiative order?
Yes, we'll carry on. We'll carry on. So, Frances, your turn.
Can Blackwood see me?
No, Blackwood's in here at the moment. I haven't put him on the turn order. Sorry, I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I need to go to the right scenario now.
I'll hold my action till Blackwood comes out here, and then I'm gesturing to him to come through this door and get up the ladder. But if he's not come out of the corridor yet.
Oh, he would be at the bottom, wouldn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, he's down at the bottom. He's at 45.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, in that case, then I'm going to unlock this door if it's locked.
It is locked, yes. So please make a lock picking.
I'm trying to get another room where we can go to. Someone start shooting. Yes.
They don't have guns, right? It's just we're the dodgy ones with the guns.
Yeah, you're basically you're basically assaulting the asylum at this point.
No. Actually, I've got due cause to come in here because I believe a crime's in progress. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay. Well, that's what you're doing in your mind. In their minds, you're breaking and entering an assaulting asylum. Okay.
There's too many creatures inside their minds for them to think.
Sorry, Frances. Frances, you succeeded. Did you want to go through there, or this door's now unlocked?
I open the door and look inside.
Okay.
Looks like a torture chamber to me.
It's a torture. No, it's just another medical room. There's just vials and glass cabinets full of medical supplies, and looks like another treatment room that isn't being used right now.
There are restraints on the tables there.
Where they do their prefrontal lobotomies. True story.
It is a very scary place. So it's not as rosy as I made it sound. Yes, there is a gurney with straps on it. Yes, you're absolutely correct.
Oh.
Okay, is Guy up now?
Yep, so Francis, unless you're moving anymore, you have a bit more movement.
I just move into the room to see if there is anything interesting.
Okay, Guy, it's your
to
turn.
Search.
All right, I come up behind Agent Lincoln and I say to the good Dr. Berger, we've read Dr. Shine's memoir, and he had high praise for you, at least that he did at one time in the past, and you seem to have lost your way at some point, stopped giving out lollipops to children, but you can make amends for it by releasing this good man, Mr. Blackwood, to us and into our custody. And by the way, I've seen Agent Lincoln use that submachine gun. You don't want to go there.
Okay, are you making a fast talk or
fast talk?
Intimidate or?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'd say a fast talk.
All right, let's go fast talk. No. Would you like to push it? I know you can't push it in combat, can you?
No,
it represents a combat action, so yeah, unfortunately.
I have to try again next round.
Unless you want to spend 32 luck.
No.
Okay.
I gave it my best.
Okay, so this doesn't tell you which orderly is which. That's good. So that's... This orderly is going to come storming out, unlocking the doors and coming out. I need to check their movement, sorry. Asylum orderly. Movement is 8, so he's not performing an action, he's running, so he can basically get out to here, no problem, if he's running all that way, so he's going to do that. He's going to wait for Dr. Berger to give him instructions, same for this guy. He's going to come running. The orderly from the front desks, they're all piling up. Actually, this guy's going to come out around this way. So I need to see how far he can move. It was 8 times... it's 8 times 5, isn't it? Is 45...
well, I think 40. It's 8 times 3. 8 times 3 in feet.
Would you have to undo his doors and that as well? Would that take time?
Why is it 8 times 3, sorry?
Oh, if he's only moving, it's 8 times 5 in yards.
Yeah, and then he can do an action at the end of his turn, at the end of the round. But he's having to opening doors and stuff, so that means he can only move 8 feet, right? 8 yards.
Yes.
Which is about 25 feet.
24 feet, yeah.
So 15 opens the door. Yeah, so he gets to just where I moved him. Gets to about there. This orderly again he comes and unlocks the door. So with 8 25 feet he can get to about here, no problem. This orderly is the one that you have the gun on. These 2 orderlies here. You said to drop the keys and get back, right? So they do that. He drops the keys and then steps back to there. Sterling, your turn.
Okay. This is a shit show. So Sterling wants to. Can he roll for luck? He wants to see if he's still got a stick of dynamite in his jacket from last time.
Yeah. See if you brought one. Roll for luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dynamite. Never leave open without it.
So I'm just thinking if I can get a hole, then maybe the inmates will start running around, and then it's like a distraction, isn't it?
No, the inmates are possessed.
Don't care. I mean, it's a shit show, but there's no plan. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, we're getting out of here, man. Just go and throw some dynamite in the lake if you want to blow things up.
Yeah.
So, you guys all had your turn before to do something smart, and didn't happen. So, Sully's going to plant some dynamite here, and hopefully it'll break the outside wall and this doorway, and probably this cell as well. So here he's going to light it and run inside with you guys, and just tell you all to get on the floor.
Let me get this straight. You're planting dynamite here and lighting it.
And then running inside.
Okay.
What? You're not against this wall, which we might need to get out of.
No, it's in the middle, isn't it? So it'll blow up that wall as well.
Okay.
I'm hoping it'll blow open the outside wall and 2 walls. I want it to blow up 2 walls, hopefully.
So this guy can go out from this hole.
Or he'll be dead, yes.
Oh
God, no.
A patient. Oh no.
I'm shouting for everyone to get down, so...
yeah, that's helpful.
Okay, can you move the dynamite stick? Are you able to move the dynamite stick that I've just placed?
Yeah.
So move it to where you want it. You can't move
No.
it. I think I have to set permissions. Details. Controlled by all players. Save. Now see if you can do it.
Okay. I'll do it here. It'll hopefully take out...
Okay, and I said dynamite goes off in what, 2 rounds?
Okay.
So we need a timer. Rounds 2, submit, blast. At the start of your round, yeah. Okay. And you're moving inside. So Harry Blackwood comes out and goes, "Wow, what are you guys doing here? This is crazy. But I thank you."
Get behind us.
Maybe not there, so we can see the dynamite.
Abraham Lincoln.
Maybe into there. And you've come and you told us you set dynamite, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What the God! What are you doing, boy?
I'm making a hole, so... Shut up, your plan was shit too, and so that's my excuse.
So you are effectively assaulting the asylum now.
Okay, I just say get everybody sort of take cover, but I'm going to keep my gun pointed down that. Well, I guess it would cover both doors, won't it? Down that way.
So you're just aiming with your gun.
Yeah.
So that'll give you a bonus die on the next shot. But there's no readied action, is there? Like you get in D&D.
No.
In Call of Cthulhu, unfortunately. So if you don't do anything, you just lose your action this round. You can just aim for next round, which gives you a bonus die. So that's fine. Dr. James Berger is going to say, "Call the police. This is ridiculous." And he's going to move. Oops. There you go. He's going to move back and say, "Arrest, seize them and call the police." And he's going to come back to reception to start dialing the police. Francis.
I'm gonna duck for cover because I heard that. So I'm gonna put myself behind this table. Harry, come here next to me.
Okay, Guy.
Well, I'm not sure what to do now, except...
Yeah, this is getting crazy, guys.
Yeah.
I can't even run behind because I put dynamite there, so...
Oh, wow. I'm just going to try to appeal to Dr. Berger one more time. Please, Doc. He's gone. I'll yell at the top of my lungs. Just let us leave with Harry Blackwood, and all will be well. You can carry on with whatever it was you were planning for this evening. We don't care. We just want to take Blackwood with us. Make another fast talk?
Yes, go for it. Make another fast talk. You're going to need an extreme success on this because he's as far on the opposed as possible. He's completely done nothing wrong. He's got no reason whatsoever to listen to you. You basically just barged into the asylum, blowing the place up, waving guns around, trying to kidnap a patient and trying to convince him to let him go otherwise. But yeah, an extreme success. Oh,
hard success. For a split second, he almost wisdom.
He hesitates for a moment, but then just goes, "Bah, nonsense! What the hell are you guys playing at?" So this orderly is going to unlock the door and he's going to come in. And he unfortunately spent his action unlocking the door, so he can't do it. He's going to stand there, actually. He's not going to approach you. He's going to unlock the door for the others and hold the door open so he can close it and lock it if he has to. This one with the door open, he is going to come forward and he is going to attack you, Abraham Lincoln. He's going to try and club you. Would you like to fight or fight back or dodge?
I'll try and dodge.
Okay, he's coming at you with a baton. Oh, he friggin' fumbles. No, he doesn't quite fumble, does he? Because he's got over 60, and you get an extreme success, so you dodge no problem, and he dropped.
I tripped him up surely with that.
If he had a fumble, then I'd allow that, but he doesn't quite have a fumble. Because he's over 50, so it has to be 100. So that's his turn. He's going to move away. Because he was here, wasn't he? So he can move 25 feet. So he's going to step away. This guy is just going to run round now. There's a gate there, so he's going to have to try and climb it. He's going to need a dex roll, but he can't. Well, he was there, wasn't he? So from there, he can kind of make it and still climb. So I'm going to give him a dex roll to see if he can get up the fence.
He's better off falling. He really is.
Okay, he doesn't fumble and fall, but he does fail, so he doesn't get over the fence. So he's stuck there at the moment.
Did you say earlier on that these guys had unlocked these doors?
That's correct, yeah.
So do they come out of their cells?
At the moment, they're just standing there. They're a bit shocked, wondering what's going on. They're just watching. Some of them are laughing and clapping and pointing at the orderlies.
Yeah, if they're shocked now, just wait a minute or two.
Yeah, the dynamite's going to go off and blow this guy to hell, for one. Anyway, this guy's turn. He's going to step forward and he's going to make another weapon attack against you, Abraham, since you're in the front. Would you like to dodge or fight back?
Oh, dodge.
So he gets a bonus die now because you've used your fight back and you're outnumbered.
I'm not fight back.
Yeah, you've used your one attempt. You get one attempt to dodge or fight back each round.
Right.
Then after that point, any melee attacks made against you are made with a bonus die. It's called the outnumbered rule.
Oh, okay.
So he gets a bonus die on his swing at you. And did you say you were dodge or fighting back? Sorry.
Dodge.
Okay. Here comes his attack, his baton. So it's a hard success. We'll give him a bonus die as well. Turns to a 99. So gets a hard success. You need to beat. You need a hard success or higher. Oh, look at that!
Oh, all right.
Very nice. So
Very nimble there, agent.
Dodge agent, no problem. He misses and
I'll
growls.
get shot. Look, guys, I'm trying not to shoot you, but that's going to end very soon.
These guys are going to come running up as well, but they can't get to you because there's other orderlies in the way. So this is basically a massive orderlies trying to subdue you and trying to club you to death. Not to death, but club you down.
We know it's to death. That's assaulting a federal officer in pursuit of his duties.
Sterling, your turn.
Sterling's going with it, and he's gonna. He wants to shout out to all the orderlies that he is the prophet of Gla'aki, and he is going to summon the explosive powers of his god unless they all bow down to him. So can I do a fast talk for that?
Yeah, of course.
Because I know the blast.
Or an intimidate. Yeah.
Or a persuade, I think.
No, it's more of a fast talk than persuade.
Fast talk. Yeah,
persuade's meant for like long, debated.
Yeah.
Unless you want to push or spend luck.
I'll push it. I mean, the dynamite's going off anyway. Whatever happens, yeah, I'll push it.
How would you like to push it? What are you doing?
I'm gonna get the book out and be like, showing like so that I can see this mystical book and maybe speak a little bit of the spell, but just a tiny bit, so it sounds like convincing.
Okay.
That I'm,
Very nice.
And I'll bow to Sterling as if Martian.
Hey!
Okay, so what did you demand again from them? Bow down to me.
To bow down, basically, so they stop attacking us. Plus, I'm trying to help them not get blown up as much. So,
Are you talking about the orderlies or the patients?
well, everyone, more the orderlies, but like anyone who's listening.
Oh, okay. No, the orderlies it won't work on there as hard against you as possible. You need an extreme success to stop them attacking you. The patients, however, all immediately begin screaming and wailing. Some of them fall to their knees. Some of them start bowing to you. They all start falling in line with what you said. Yeah. Harry Black was just like, "What the hell is going on? What are you people doing? I asked for your help. I didn't expect anything like this." And he comes running over to where Francis called him over to. Abraham.
When does the dynamite go off? Is that one?
Next round, just one round, yeah. One more round.
When the blast goes to 0.
Yeah.
I'll fire the gun into the air with a single blast, trying to intimidate them.
With a single burst?
Yeah. And just say, "Get back, or the next blast is straight into you."
Okay, make an intimidation with a bonus die.
Skills.
Gonna need an extreme success here.
Any success would be amazing.
Okay, and the bonus die. 22 out of 15, and unfortunately is still a failure.
Okay, next time they're just going to get shot.
Yeah, seems that way.
I think we all need luck rolls to check for ricochets in this tight corridor.
But firing it over their heads, so they probably need to make them.
Oh, over their heads, okay.
So Dr. Berger is on the phone with police at the moment saying, yes, you can just about hear the conversation over the ruckus, but you can't hear exactly what's going on. You can just kind of maybe see him from there. I'm not sure, let's check the angle.
No, I don't think you could. Not through 2 doors.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, probably not. So you've seen him go into the reception area, but you don't know what's going on.
You probably hear some of his excited conversation.
Yeah.
On his end of the line.
The phone line's going to get cut in a minute anyway.
So he's on the phone with the police. Francis, your turn.
Alright, okay, so there is a door here, right?
Yeah, it's unlocked. The only one that was locked in here is in there. Seem to be supply closets in there, like I said, leading into just shelves of medical supplies, leading into this room, which is just a standard clinical room.
Okay, so I'm going to unlock that one if it's locked.
No, it's unlocked as well.
Okay, so I open all the doors. This one, and then this one.
Okay.
To be farthest away possible from here.
Okay, we'll say there's a back door in this this one here. In this room. Which
You're getting all generous now.
if we move on to the map here, that's the door that they were going to come out of here. Can everyone see me pinging?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's supposed to be a back door in J Wall that they lead out at toward when the sunset,
okay.
which was what was about to happen before you guys busted in. So we'll say that's the back door, and the gurney was the gurney that they were going to use. But yeah, so yeah, there's a back door here, which is locked. So at least to the outside.
Try to unlock it. Yeah.
But you've opened all the doors though, so you don't have an action yet left.
Okay.
So you have to do that next turn. Guy.
Okay, I'm going to do this play acting and bow toward Sterling and say, "Oh, great avatar of Gla'aki, show these non-believers the error of their ways in about to sacrifice Mr. Blackwood. It is a great error they are undertaking here. Show them your power, great avatar."
All right, very nice. Make another intimidation roll with a bonus die.
Okay. Intimidation. I need a bonus die.
You need a 0. I don't think it's possible.
0 or 1. 0 or 1.
Oh, yeah.
16. Did it.
Okay.
No check because it was a bonus die.
Yeah, that's correct. So this orderly here stops and says, "All right, maybe we're being hasty here, guys. Let's just everyone calm down. We don't want to get bullets in people and things like that. This is just all one big misunderstanding." And they all start nodding and agreeing and stepping back from you, Agent Lincoln. And then boom, dynamite.
How far did they step back though? Because I want some space.
So dynamite works in like a radius, doesn't it? In like 40 feet kind of thing.
Wasn't it 15?
15 is the close perimeter, but then 30 you get half damage or whatever.
Oh, right.
I have to look it up in the rules. I think it's 410, isn't it? I can find it myself. Let's have a look at my notes. Important pages. Weapons table is 401.
Dynamite is on 4.
Is on what? Sorry, you cut out there.
Oh, page 405.
405. Okay, thanks.
Damage is 4d10 per. I don't know what that means.
Say again, 4d10.
4d10 / 3 yards is what it says.
Dynamite stick throw, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I thought it explained it better than that. I guess that means in a 3-yard radius. I thought there was a more proximity. Or maybe I'm thinking of the shotgun, actually. So it's just 4d10 in 3-yard radius. So how many is yards? Oh, where are you getting that from? Who just typed that?
Oh, I did page 406.
Oh, is it written where it's underneath written, where it's word written, not in the table?
Right.
Somewhere. Dynamite stick and hand grenade. Yeah, that's where I remember, yeah. 6 yards and 9 yards, so I need to convert yards to feet.
Times by 3.
Oh, it's 3.
So
3 feet
27, 25 feet sort of thing.
6 yards, it says 18 feet.
So Sterling's just out of 18 feet, plus he's inside,
Yay.
so I'd say the only people who get caught in the blast radius are these two.
But the wall, wouldn't the wall...
And the wall
protect
gets
a bit?
just, you need to roll 4d10 to see how much damage it does. This is an aspect I don't like about Dynamite, because if you roll poorly, you can just do like 4 damage, but other times you can do 40. So,
I would have hoped the patients would have come out of their cells because they're open and bowed down so they can see me, so they might not be in the cells.
All right, well, make a luck roll. We haven't actually put them in the turn order, so I haven't been doing anything with them. We'll say on a successful luck roll, they have wandered out of their cells and come and started bowing to you out down here.
No.
Well, that is a fumble as well, actually.
That is a fumble.
That is a fumble. So they are definitely, they're like leaning against the wall and just like they both move into this. They move into this part and start talking to each other,
shuddering in fear within themselves.
and there's a huge explosion. Please roll 4d10.
How much is the walls worth as protection?
We'll say the wall is
3. So it's 20.
20. Okay. They've only got 9 hit points each. I'd say the wall is about 10 or 15, so I'd say they get blasted through the wall and are extremely wounded at the very least. We'll put them both on 1 hit point.
Did I not warn all of the power of Glaki?
I'm like, so I was looking at it, I was like, for the power of Glaki.
And you've blown a hole in the wall as well. Sterling, it's your turn.
It all worked out.
Everyone screams. Everyone screams.
Well.
These orderly. Yeah, this wall's gone. These outer walls gone. This wall inside is gone. The orderlies all scream. These guys have been blasted off their feet, so they're now prone. If I could put on the prone. There isn't one, so we're doing arrows in the back, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sterling, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll. I won't be able to see Francis, but can I dash in here and kind of? Yeah. move. I'll just dash quickly and shout to Francis and Blackwood to come with me because there's a hole, and I'll start running through the hole.
Okay.
Can I shout to him, there's a door here?
There's a really big door here that I just made.
Yeah, Francis, you've heard the explosion, and you've
Yeah.
obviously you've heard the explosion, but yeah, you know now there's a big gaping hole down here as well.
I'll tell Blackwood, hopefully he'll follow
Harry Blackwood says, right, yes, of course, let's get out of here. Let's scram, and comes running. I need to check his bloody movement. I think he's got 7. Whoops, what did I just do? I just put lock position on instead. Didn't mean to lock position. Yeah, I've locked his position somehow. Nope, it was upside down. Ah!
on his head instead.
There we go. He's off lock position. So I'm going to move him back to where he was, and I'm going to check his movement. But he's just running, isn't he? So with a movement rate of 7, yeah, he can definitely get all the way down to here with you as well. And start legging it. And he's free, and he is out of there. He is just booking it as fast as he can. Abraham Lincoln.
Right. I'm kind of... I want to tell Guy to get out of my way.
You can run past me.
He's bowing. He's still like kneeling on the floor, so you can just leap over him.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave him exposed to all these orderlies beating the crap out of him.
The thing is, we have to take turns, right? It's just part of the game. So you can run past me.
Okay, I'm going to shout to... Hang on, let me form my eye move. Yeah. Okay. Where did it just go? Oh, hang on. There I am. So it's 5, 10. So I'll probably get to about here.
Well, you're only running, aren't you? So you've got 8 times 5 in feet, in yards. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, where these are gone? Are they completely gone?
I guess these two off the map. You mean Harry Blackwood and?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming they ran not somewhere off the map, just slightly over.
Just as far as we could to
another 20 feet off the map, maybe.
So I don't think I would actually run away so everybody else has gone past me.
Okay.
So I would wait at this there, covering them to give them the chance to get away.
Okay, no problem. So I say you could aim, and that'll give you a bonus die on next round shot.
Okay.
Dr. Berger, after hearing the explosion, comes running. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you people? This is a hospital!
It's handy for the treatment. Some of them need it.
This isn't shock therapy.
It's hospital now.
The police are on their way. You can't get away with this. Francis, your turn.
I'm running down here.
Okay, and Guy.
Same.
Okay. So the orderlies are going to chase you. I guess we need to move into a chase. They'll chase you as far as the wall. So the question is, can any of them reach you and get an attack off? Because if you ran, the only person who was staying was Abraham Lincoln. Because all of you just ran off. So it's whether they can reach Abraham Lincoln, which is they can move up to their maximum and then do at the end of the round an attack. Since they are the end of the round, apart from Sterling and Harry Blackwood, who have gone. At least...
Are they really willing to run into a submachine gun with their batons?
Yeah. I suppose that is true. But he failed the intimidation. He failed the intimidation roll, and these guys are possessed by something. So...
Oh.
They were intimidated afterwards, though, weren't they? Or whatever it was that Guy did.
Were they?
Yeah, Guy did.
The power of Black Key. Our God is.
Oh yes, I remember. Yes, yeah. All right, I'll say they're significantly intimidated enough to not chase you out down, and you all managed to escape. So we'll move to this map now. Question is, where did you leave the car? How close to the... Where's your getaway vehicle? You've just come out of J Ward, about down here somewhere.
I think it would have to be somewhere along one of these paths, because we sort of broke in, didn't we? We went around and broke in, so we'd only parked away. So I guess it was somewhere down there.
Were the main gates still open?
Yeah, because we were parked outside the main gates, wherever they are.
Yeah, I understand. You climbed up the ladder, didn't you? And you didn't come through the gates. I was
So
understanding you'd parked.
So we left the car wherever the main gates were.
Okay, so down here somewhere.
The question
probably.
is, do we really want to go away or hide somewhere, perhaps in the trees, and wait to see what's happening?
We need to run because the police are on the way and we need an excuse to like not get arrested or worse.
A reason more to hide somewhere in the trees, perhaps.
I think we should go to the amphitheatre because we need to see if there's... I want to speak to Blackwood about this disc and see if he knows anything about that well.
I think we should get in the car and get away before the police come.
Let's get away first.
Okay, so as you're getting away in the car, the radio crackles into life. You hear, "Come in, all agents of the Bureau! This is an emergency broadcast, code Echo November Omega! We are under attack!" The line starts to go static as there's an explosion somewhere in the background. Heavy losses, the line starts to go static. Heavy losses, HQ! Get back to... Oh god, what the hell is that? Kill it! Kill it! And then there's just gunfire and explosions.
I told them they needed heavier weapons.
And the line goes quiet.
I didn't do those explosions, I just did this one.
Yeah. Well, regardless of anybody else says, I'm driving towards HQ.
Agent, what's going on at your bureau?
Well, it doesn't sound good. That's where I'm heading. If you want dropping off somewhere, that's fine.
So we we saved the sacrificial victim, Harry Blackwood. Maybe they won't go through with their sacrifice today. What's going on? I'm so confused.
There are other people, there are other patients in the ward. So maybe they just use someone else.
From my understanding is that sounded to me like they're calling in all agents. So I'm going to head as direct a route as I can to the agent HQ. If you want dropping off somewhere, then I'll happily drop you off, but it would have to be on a direct line.
Yeah, I'm happy if you drop us off in Salem. I need to get Guy that keychain from the museum.
Salem's not in my line of... I don't think so anyway. We're on the main map, aren't we? So if I draw a shape, so I guess I would go...
Probably through Beverly.
Yeah, and then there. About right?
Yeah.
Apart from the wobbliness, maybe I was getting a bit drunk towards the end of it.
A bit panicked and tired.
Well, so I could drop you off in Beverly.
I'd like to see what's going on at your Bureau of Investigation, Agent. I'm not sure we can help, but I'd love to see what's going on. This might make an excellent newspaper article.
So
I'll give him a glare.
you make a hasty guess away from the asylum to the sounds of sirens picking up in the distance as the police are en route to the call out by Dr. Berger. But you managed to escape. You managed to avoid them and make your way back towards Bureau HQ, although it's going to take you a couple of hours to get there at least. It's 10 miles longer? 15 miles?
About 15.
Yeah.
So take maybe about an hour and a half to get there?
Yeah.
So when you...
I asked Blackwood what he thought was going on and see if he can tell us anything else while we're in the car.
Blackwood... what could Blackwood tell you? Jeez. I don't think he could tell you much. He doesn't know. He only had that conversation with Dr. Berger where Dr. Berger seemed to be gloating about him. But he heard weird noises and things like that. Weird stories about violent orgies happening at the... what's it called? The amphitheater down by the lakeside. And he was sure...
What happened to... I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
I was going to say, do you know what happened to McBride? Are you aware?
I'm not. I don't know what happened to him.
It seems that the asylum forced him to threaten us, and when he instead informed us, instead of carrying out his mission, they apparently killed him and made it look like a suicide.
Oh God, that's awful. That could have been me. That could have been me, guys. Thank you so much. You have no idea. I don't know how to thank you enough. We have to report this to someone. We have to uncover the truth about that place. We can't just leave it. That man, Dr. Berger, has everyone fooled, but there's something more sinister going on there. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I have the bad feeling that it's not over.
So we didn't really, we did part of the quest. I'm pretty sure we didn't stop everyone else who might be dead by tomorrow.
Yeah. So you get back to headquarters after about an hour and a half's rapid driving. You get back, maybe an hour, I suppose, if you are fucking flooring it. Excuse my French, if you are flooring it. You get back to find headquarters you once loved burning to the ground. Bodies lie strewn across the floor, some gouged and eviscerated, others with bullet wounds, yet more seem to have been torn limb from limb. In the distance, you hear the wail of sirens as the fire brigade draw near to the location, and your heart plummets and you sink to your knees as comprehension dawns that all you have once loved has been destroyed. Agent Lincoln.
What?
Cool. I'm going to see if I can find anybody alive, give first aid, medical care, anything like that.
Make a luck.
But as I'm doing it, I'm going to be looking around to make sure there's nothing nasty going to leap out and eat me.
Mm-hmm.
You were about to say make a
luck roll. So you do find someone alive, barely breathing in amongst the wreckage. They're covered in blood. They seem to have a bullet wound in their leg and in their shoulder.
First aid. Who's the best at first aid?
I'm pretty good. I'll make sure.
You see, Guy, I knew you used.
Okay, so you manage to. Well, you do what you can for them and try and stabilize. They seem stable for the moment. They're not going anywhere. Like,
is the person conscious?
Semi-conscious.
What happened? Can you tell me what happened?
They came in trucks. There's so many of them. They just broke down through the gates and just assaulted us. We shot them, but they kept coming.
Who?
The men, the fishmen. They're just dysmorphied fish monster men.
Are there any bodies of those creatures about?
No. There don't seem to be. There seem to be in some of the victims. Make a spot hidden roll.
I'll do the same.
No, you both fail to notice anything.
Okay, well, I'm guessing if there's any, they won't have security footage and stuff like that, will they? So
no.
It
was all that crystal. They headed straight for the laboratory. It's like they knew Yes. It's like they knew we had it. We didn't stand a chance. The monsters that came. They've taken it. They've gone now. You have to... And he dies.
What kind of agent are you, dying at a critical point? Show some backbone, man. Oh dear.
So that is essentially the end of the Genius Loci scenario, guys. Honestly, this has been a bit of a shit show. I blame myself a lot for that. I blame the scenario slightly for not being that informative and giving you that many options on what they expect you to do. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We're going slightly earlier than I thought we were going to be as well.
We have our investigator development.
But we also had the investigator development phase to get through. So, yeah, guys, that was Genius Loci. I hope you enjoyed it. The agency stuff is obviously I'm just completely freelancing all of this. This is just going off my own back, and I'm just freeballing with it. So I hope it's just going to be an enjoyable story by the end. We'll have to see. Just bear with me on that one.
No! All my buddies are dead!
Yeah, I mean, that's the way to punish us, by just blowing up the agency.
Yeah.
That was rather the dramatic turn of events, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah, the climax there was pretty exciting. It was fun. Even if it was off the rails, it was still fun.
Completely off the rails, but yeah, I'm glad that we played it, and I hope you
think
enjoyed
we'd
it.
all want to know, like, were we lucky enough to some of the crazy patients escape, and maybe some got away?
Yeah, I'll do a write-up on it, and there'll be like a breakout at the asylum, and a bunch of the patients escaped as mystery investigators or mystery party breaks into the asylum and blows a hole in the wall. But you're obviously going to be wanted and questioned by the police in the next scenario, I should imagine, because unless you're going to be on run from the law for the rest of your days.
We got Blackwood, which was the main goal, and I'm sure he's rich, right? He's
Yep.
got money.
Blackwood can testify and things like that, so we can deal with the conclusion and the handouts here. So because you didn't work out what was going on and get to the bottom of things, which you basically only do by simply letting things play out. There's no other way to investigate or find out what happens. You just have to watch, basically, and discover the evil creature lurking in the lake by watching it appear and doing whatever it does at the end of the scenario, which you didn't do and you weren't able to stop it. So everyone loses a D6 of sanity as you are aware that there's still an evil lurking in the asylum that you weren't able to rectify.
Okay. Oh,
Just one.
Ouch.
I feel upset again.
Okay, Guy loses 6. Abraham loses 6. Now, normally you would be succumb to a intelligence check. We don't do that for the investigative development handouts because they're just sort of passive at the end of the scenario. Rewards that you get for completing it. You rescued Harry Blackwoods, you get a 1d8 sanity point bonus.
Cthulhu taketh away and Cthulhu giveth. Oh, only one. Oh.
Okay, so now we'll move on to the actual improvement checks. Should we start with Frances, since she's first in the bottom left? Elena, would you like to make your improvement check rolls?
Sure. I'm very quick because I only have ticked 3 things because it was my...
It wasn't a very long scenario, this one. Yeah.
Not that one. Not that one. And not that one.
So sod's law. There were nothing but failures to start the session off, and now at the end we're just going to get nothing
fantastic. Now I roll low.
Nothing but success.
Great.
Sorry, Elena. That's a shame.
Yeah. It's a shame, yes. Very big shame.
You should roll to see if you can use your tarot cards, Francis, for next time.
Yeah. I'm going to buy my own pack now. No, I'm going to get my own pack from the antique shop, because I know there is a pack there.
Francis, it's bad luck. I know about tarot cards. You should only be given tarot cards. You shouldn't buy your own. That's why Sterling's giving you some. They're like lucky.
Okay, Abraham, you ready to do your rolls?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that means you get to add a D10.
I'll come back to that in a minute. I'll do little D10s in a minute. So that's
okay.
Charm. No.
So medicine and charm so far. Spot hidden. Good.
That's it. So that's
3d10s. The first one goes to charm, and the second one to medicine, and the third to spot hidden. Nice. 9 to charm. Ooh, big numbers. Big numbers.
Wow.
I think that's the most point increase we've seen overall so far.
Yeah. That's
nice.
9 to
28. And finally,
spotted,
don't forget your luck as well.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, brilliant. So you get more luck.
Wow.
That was lucky.
That was some good rolling there. Right at the end, yeah. Very nice.
I'm bringing you to Las Vegas with.
You probably don't want to do that.
Okay, Guy, your turn to do your improvement
right.
checks.
Guy is like Francis with only 3 checks to do. So. Oh, okay. I'll do the. Let's say for 1.
Oh dear.
Library use succeeds. And spot hidden succeeds, and luck fails. Let's see if I can get a decent amount of luck at least. One.
Oh, sorry. Oh dear.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Guy. Sterling.
Okay, yeah, I've not got 2. I've got a few, I think.
Your art's getting better.
Okay, no. Oh, occult.
Yeah, occult's going up.
And then just look. Okay. Cool. I'll roll for all them now. Yeah, you guys talk. I'll do my little roll for these ones.
Thank you very much. So the final thing is sanity. Would anyone like to use a alienist to try and recover sanity? It won't be as good as the Bureau alienists, bear in mind. So they'll only have a skill of 60.
I lost 6 in that last one, so yes, please.
Okay, so please roll a D100.
Okay. 21.
I said 60, so that's a hard success. You need an extreme success for anything beneficial, isn't it? Let me just check. I think it's hard of regular success. You just get a D3 back. Sanity.
What's the consequences of failing the roll?
Nothing. It doesn't change. It's if you fumble.
Okay.
Do I roll the D3?
Yeah, so you get a D3. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. 3.
Very nice. Anyone else like to use psychoanalysis?
Yeah.
So it's a regular.
Oh wow, so I ran the wrong one. It's a D6.
It's a D100. You roll it.
Yeah.
And you need to roll under 60.
No.
No, so that's just a failure. So no change for you, unfortunately. Anyone else?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, is anyone doing any self-help? Anything with their backstory to try and recover sanity?
I will. I'm just going to fill in my score things.
Okay, no worries, no rush. We've got extra time.
No, I won't do anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of practice with the tarot cards.
Okay, is that a form of psychological support, or are you just talking about in general?
In general. But what do you mean psychological support?
Well, you can, during your downtime, during the development phase, you can choose the self-help option by spending one time with the element of your backstory. Those tarot cards could be an element of your backstory now, and that acts as a form of psychological support. So you describe what you're doing. In this case, you said you're playing with the tarot cards and practicing them. You make another sanity roll. If you succeed, you get a D6 of sanity. If you fail, you lose 1 sanity, and the element of the backstory is revised by the keeper to reflect that failure. So maybe you lose faith in the tarot cards if you fail, and you don't want to use them anymore.
I don't want to lose faith in the tarot cards.
That's that kind of thing. Or maybe you get a particularly bad tarot reading, and you're afraid for your life for the next few days.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, so please make a sanity roll. Oh, an extreme success. Let me just check if that gets anything beneficial. No, it's just a D6. It's still good, but you get a D6 of sanity back. Everyone's sanity's climbing again. It's crazy. Well, not crazy, as the case may be.
I'm not doing anything. I even refuse the help. So, but no, it's still going up. Yes.
Yeah, we have to do something.
But in fairness, I have succeeded all my development case. So I haven't increased anything. So that's it.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least I've got this.
I'll let it slide then. I'll let you have that.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was counting on that.
And mine has gone down, to be fair.
Yeah, technically your credit rating should go down as well, Kev, because you're now unemployed. You're now a rogue agent who's no longer being employed by them. So you're going to lose 2d10, is it?
Is that the only part of the agency then?
That is something which I'm going to have to figure out. I think it was quite a small... The FBI was only created in 1908, so it was only like 12 years ago that the FBI was created. So I think, I'm going to have to decide on that. Speaking meta, the Bureau itself is quite something which I'm kind of regretting putting in to the story. It's a bit of a crutch which is too easy to fall back on, and I'm starting to find difficult reasons to not have them intervene whenever you guys get into any kind of pickle whatsoever. So speaking from a mechanical perspective, it would be good if I could remove them from the backstory.
And you did.
And so I decided to make a heavy move and do that. The question is whether I doubt they would have all been an organization of some kind, perhaps related to the CIA or some kind of wing of some other secret organization, but that's something that I have to work out, and I'm going to have to put into this backstory. I don't have answers for you right now, but I'll work on it and let you know.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll become a private detective or something.
Yeah, I think that might be a good way to move into, rather than having some powerful government body behind you all the time.
Francis, have you got like any part-time jobs that Agent Lincoln could do? You know, like a bit of shop work or anything?
Yeah, it can work for me if you want.
So what is?
On the doors.
I just need to check the actual rules. I think it's for losing your job. I think it's 2d10, but I want to make sure. Here it is. Bad luck and troubles. If the investigator loses their main source of income, usually their job, decrease credit rating by 2d10 with each following investigator development phase. If there is a state safety net, the minimum credit rating will be 1d10 minus 1. That's the minimum credit rating. So if you go under, so please roll 2d10 and see how much you lose.
I don't need to do that yet. From what you just read, it's following each successive one, is it? So there's not been any successive one.
Oh, the one after, you mean?
Yeah. Well, that's why I would
each following. Okay.
I've probably still got my money in the bank this month.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So if it's federal, I'm probably going to get paid for months before they think, hang on a minute, that agency doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. There's not so much red tape and paperwork to get through. You're not wrong. So yeah, this says each. You're right. With each following. So, okay. So that's
all. I got $1,000 in cash and only went at 1d6. And
yeah, I'm not so sure about the Call of Cthulhu rules on financial stuff. It's very complicated and confusing, to be honest. So I need a lot more experience as keeper to be able to judge how you're supposed to rule them. So yeah, that's it for tonight so far then, guys. I think we don't have anything else to cover, do we, in the investigative development phase?
Oh, I was going to try...
Does anyone want to do anything else? Yeah.
I was going to try the self-help, yeah.
Oh, sorry, okay, yeah.
I'll self-help as well, yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys doing for your self-help? First, Guy, please.
Okay, well, based on his ideology beliefs in journalism, where journalism exposes the evil and to the harsh light of day, he's going to write a newspaper article for the Arkham Gazette detailing the carnage and devastation that was encountered at the Bureau headquarters, assault and destruction, and to just try to stir up the feeling that there are real evils here that have to be dealt with. This was just not some random act of violence, but that we are under assault. We need to take this seriously as a society. And so he's going to try to put his best effort at writing this article into this, and as a way of
all right,
catharsis, and of the experience that he encountered as well.
Yeah, make a language roll, and if you succeed, I'll give you a bonus die on the sanity roll.
Okay.
See how well written the article comes out. Ooh. Okay, very nice. It comes out as almost as perfectly as it can. It's almost impeccable. The language is perfect, captures the dour mood perfectly, and you get a real sense of dread and foreboding when reading it. There is something afoot that lurks in the back of everyone's consciousness but is never seen.
Okay. And the sanity check.
With a bonus die. Okay, you succeed anyway. So yeah, double 46. Success. Very nice. You get a D6 back.
Okay.
Right, okay, at this point I just want to point out something then, because
sure.
Obviously the agency doesn't actually not exist anymore. It's just everybody in it's been killed except for me. So in actual fact, I like a promotion to the agency. As the most senior person still in it.
It's the supreme Führer of the Bureau of Investigation. Okay. And Sterling, what were you doing for your self-help?
Well, I'm interested in what Guy was saying about this new thing called paper mache. He's gonna start experimenting, trying to make all of his friends paper mache.
I hear it's all the rage in Paris.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a go with this paper mache stuff.
Please make an art roll, and if you succeed, I'll again give you a bonus die on the sanity check.
Hey, my skills with paper mache are pretty good. So then I roll for sanity, right?
With the bonus die, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and the bonus? It would have been a fumble. So, well, not quite, but it would have been a fail. But yeah, you succeed, so you get a D6. Well done.
Cool. I'm going to give all my paper mache mannequin things to all of my friends, and they look really creepy because I'm not that good at it yet.
They're like lumpy, weird, misshapen
I love them.
Creatures.
I love them. I put them on the front desk.
I'm going to say they're like life size, Francis. These things are big. Like,
oh, okay. I put them on the desk side. Yeah. There's your paintings on the walls in my shop already.
Oh. My paintings are good. I don't think my paper mache is my best work, but still.
Lovely. Okay, is that everything from everyone? I believe so. If no one has anything else they want to...
Sorry, what about...
Yeah, no, carry on.
What about if we want some training on some things?
Yeah.
To do some proper physical training on practical skills.
Oh, I said I'd look that up, and I never did. I actually forgot to do that. So I'll do that this time between sessions, and I'll let you know what the rule is on it. Because I remember reading there is some kind of rules to do with training in Call of Cthulhu and paying for leveling skills in a way. If you go to like a shooting range or something, I just need to look it up. I can't remember where I read it. It's just like one line somewhere here or there in the rule book and in amongst all the endless pages. So yeah.
Okay, thanks.
No worries. So guys, we're going to leave things there. We'll pick up next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. We'll be starting a brand new scenario. Hopefully see you all there for that. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's session. We really appreciate you being here, and we hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like button if you have on the way out. We'd really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm hugely. And yeah, hopefully see you next Tuesday, or see you in some other content I produce. I make content almost every week. So, Sal, wait till next time. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye all.
Bye.
Bye.